Hey, yo, what's the deal? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording, it is 6:28 p.m. July. No, I was gonna say June. January 13th, 2026. You know what I mean? Damn. If Aaron Rodgers retires, damn, man. I like Aaron Rodgers. I thought he was a great fucking quarterback for Green Bay. The Jets, I don't know. You know? But we're not talking about football. We're talking about professional wrestling, motherfucker. You know what I mean? I didn't know what I wanted to talk about tonight. I was just going to, make a post and tell everyone that, I have no topics to talk about tonight. You know what I mean? I'll check y'all tomorrow. But something came in my lap. And I had to talk about this because I just feel like this shit is fucking hilarious with this fucking company. With All Elite Wrestling. AEW signs people. Right? They sign people with no direction. And then you start to wonder, like, why the fuck did you sign these motherfuckers in the first place if you wasn't even going to fucking use them? Right? So we see this with Camille, right? Camille, was only used very, very, very rarely, right? Not even rarely. Not very rarely, but she was used rarely. Like, she was only used for, the Mercedes Moné shit, and then that's it, right? You haven't seen her since. But that's not even the tip of it. Apparently a veteran wrestler, an indie veteran wrestler, signed with AEW going all the way back to the fall of last year and has still been used, still yet been used on TV. I'm like, God damn. So according to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful, right? Tatevik, a female wrestler, excuse me, goddamn, signed with AEW in the fall of 2025. So the fall could be, September or October, between September and November, right? While she hasn't debuted on AEW television just yet, she previously competed in a brief match against Harley Cameron on an episode of Collision back in March of 2025, right? And then it says, though she's remained under the radar since signing, Tatevik brings more than a decade, of experience to the table. She appeared on Women in Wrestling as far as back as 2013 and blah, 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 blah. But again, the thing is, if you sign these fucking people, right? If you sign these fucking people, what, if you're not going to use these people, why sign them? Why fucking sign them? You know what I mean? I'm seeing how this girl looks. This girl looks good. This girl looks really, really good. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. Like, she looks, I was going to say she looks like Camille. She looks not like Camille, but she's gorgeous. God damn, she is fucking gorgeous. But again, if this is the shit I'm talking about with this fucking company. Okay? This is what I'm talking about. You sign people, but you don't have a fucking plan for them? Like, come on, man. Like, they signed Ace Austin, right? What happened to him? Right? They signed fucking Jack Doyle, right? Jake Doyle, and look what happened. Look what happened. Jake something, look what happened. You know what I mean? Already, bam, bullshit, right? It's a lot of people who they sign. Unless, I see Tony Khan's philosophy, unless you are a person from even with WWE, unless you are a person from WWE or New Japan Pro Wrestling, you ain't shit to him. You ain't shit to Tony Khan. You're not. If you're coming from, the NWA or TNA, hey, NWA, TNA, get it? You're done for. You're done for. And speaking of TNA, I know the Rascals contract is actually up, and I think all four of them are leaving. You know what I mean? If they go to AEW, fine. They go to AEW. But again, look at the fucking people who AEW signs. and they don't fucking use. So the fact that you sign this beautiful woman, you know what I mean, and you're not even using her, I'm like, well, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, yo, she is gorgeous. This girl is fucking gorgeous. You know what I mean? She is, just looking at her pictures, I'm like, God damn. If she was on that list of smash and pass, I would smash in more than a heartbeat. God damn. But again, with All Elite Wrestling, like they got their priorities all wrong, bro. You got your priorities all wrong. Like, you sign people, but you don't have a fucking plan for them? Like, what the fuck is going on, B? Come on, B. Come on, B. Let me see if I can still do that my camera impression. Yeah, B. Like, why Tony Khan sign these fucking people, B? You know what I'm saying? Like, this motherfucker signed Ace Austin, B. He's not doing anything with him, B. You know what I'm saying? He signed Kevin Knight. You know what I mean? Speedball Mike Bailey. Look what, they got him as bums, B. You know what I'm saying? And then they got fucking Josh Alexander as a fucking jobber, B. This is bullshit, B. You know what I mean? Like, I tried. But yeah, again, why the fuck are you signing people if you have no use of pushing them? You know what I mean? You sign all these fucking people. Like, I feel bad for this girl. She might never debut on television. Ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, or if they do sign her, they're going to sign her to bullshit. You know what I mean? They're gonna bring her for bullshit. And, with no, no plan, no nothing. You know what I mean? They got nothing for this girl. I feel bad. I really, really feel bad, man. And again, this is why there's going to be a bubble. The more people who Tony Khan signed, the more people who he's not going to use, and the more people he's going to want out of this fucking company. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm expecting more people to leave All Elite Wrestling. It's a joke. You know what I mean? This company's a fucking joke, man. It's a joke. And I'm pretty sure someone's going to say, oh, well, WWE signs people and they make them look like, but they debut them on TV. They bring them on TV, nigga. They bring them on TV. And someone said something about the Motor City Machine Guns, right? Someone said, oh, the Motor City Machine Guns was demoted to AAA. And that's funny. That's hilarious. Because if this was AEW still working with AAA, I mean, these stupid ass sickos would be like, oh man, we're bringing, god damn. Hold on real quick, guys. I always talk about like dime pieces, dime piece newscasters and such. ABC got this beautiful dark skinned girl named Faith something. You know what I mean? I'm looking at it right now. You know what I mean? Like, damn, like she is gorgeous. Faith Abube, like she is fucking gorgeous. God damn. Anyway, if this was AEW, you know what I mean? The fucking sickos would be like, oh man, they're bringing real tag teams to AAA. Y'all wouldn't even use the fucking Motor City Machine Guns. You know what I'm saying? But again, this is a joke that what AEW does. This is a fucking joke. I mean, it's a fucking joke, man. It's a joke. Like I said, I feel bad for this girl. You know what I mean? Hopefully they have some sense to debut her at some point. This girl is fucking gorgeous. This girl is, man. Anyway, guys, I'm about to be out. I'm going to holler at y'all tomorrow. Peace.